Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to TXW's Uprise here in San Diego, California. And right now, AJ Adams making his way out to the ring here to take on the man with so much controversy behind him right now, the #1 contender for the Internet Championship, Omega Lee. And man, Omega has been stirring up so much ruckus within TXW within the past week of the brand new debut return episode of Sacrifice, with what happened after the tag team matchup between him and Deion. And if you haven't seen, folks, you need to go back and check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. If you missed the stream, the episode is on our YouTube channel if you have not been notified. If you haven't been notified, you're probably not subscribed. So you need to go ahead and do that to the channel right now so you can see all the latest TXW videos and episodes as soon as they come out. But anyway, Omega Lee and Deion in a tag team matchup against Matt Mosely and debuting superstar Vinny Vigo, where the winning tag team would both be the #1 contenders for the Internet Championship and will have a matchup at Ultimatum for the title. Thing is, Omega and Deion won the match fair and square, nice matchup, but they pulled out the victory, thus naming them both the #1 contenders for the Internet Championship at Ultimatum. Well, Omega looks like he was extending his hand for a congratulatory handshake to Diamond after the matchup, but after the handshake, Omega Lee just pulls Diamond straight into a devastating clothesline, picks him up and plants him straight in the middle of the ring with an Omega bomb. No one seen that coming. No one expected Omega to do that to Diamond. He had no reason at all. And we still haven't got an answer out of Omega Lee. I mean, this whole week has been nothing but asking Omega, why, Omega, why? Why did you do this to Diamond after, he wasn't provoked at all? There was no, from what we know, there's nothing between Omega and Deion. I mean, it was uncalled for. It was just random that he did it. I mean, the only reason that Omega Lee would have did that is to make an impact, to make a name for himself. And I believe that's exactly what he did with what he did to Diamond last week. Omega Lee looking to do the same here to AJ Adams in this one-on-one matchup here on Uprise. We've already seen Diamond in action tonight. There's the bell, folks. We've seen Diamond in action tonight. And he looked great against Billy Grave, defeating Graves in about a minute and a half. I mean, what was an upset. Just a really quick matchup from Diamond, showing all of his dominance and why he could be the next Internet Champion. But if Omega Lee has anything to say about that, it's definitely not going to be the case. AJ Adams in trouble right now, trying to get something going here on Omega Lee, and a nice sleeper slam. Takes him down to the mat, going, hooking the leg. AJ Adams looking to pick up the victory here, but no. Only a 2 count. I didn't think that was going to do too much to Omega. Omega catching the leg and a nice kick in the back of the skull. And now Omega working on that Achilles tendon. The Achilles tendon locked in here by Omega Lee. AJ Adams just getting worn down here, but he fights out. And now Adams looking to do something. Kicking away. And Omega Lee in a nice back fist and a kick in combination. Beautifully done there. With a nice spin kick. And now look at the kick to the back of the leg of Omega Lee. Omega trying to fight off AJ Adams, trying to look pretty good. He was in that Global Championship matchup on Sacrifice last week. He failed in his attempt to be the Global Champion, but Adams fell in his attempt here to defeat Omega Lee on Uprise. Adams trying to make a name for himself, and he tried in that Battle Royal, but did not succeed. AJ Adams with the offense right now. Look at Adams taunting away, calling for something in the turnbuckle. Omega coming to it, a nice knee, but it will not knock Omega down. The knee from AJ Adams not strong enough. And look at Omega Lee here, throwing AJ Adams down, and now Omega Lee looking for something. The Cloverleaf submission hold is stitched in, and Adams is just got nowhere to go right here. He's kind of trying to get to the ropes. Adams just stitched in this Cloverleaf sharply by Omega Lee, and oh my God, Adams throwing him off there. Nicely done. And now back on the offensive with those leg kicks from AJ Adams. Look at these leg kicks from Adams. Trying to wear it down. Omega Lee in a nice scoop slam. Lee down on the mat as AJ goes from up top, high risk, beautifully done with a diving elbow drop. Could this be it for Omega Lee? Big upset here. AJ Adams trying to pull out his first victory at TXW. Not going to be here though. I thought he could have had him with that one. That was a big time elbow drop from the top. Didn't work though. Nice clothesline on the bulldog following up from Omega Lee. The most anticipated superstar in CAW history. That's what Omega Lee calls himself. And looking for that elbow off the rope. Nicely done. And now going for a cover on AJ Adams. Omega trying to put him away here. Leg hook. Only a 2 count. What a nice matchup back and forth from these guys. AJ Adams off the rope. Look at Omega jumping straight over him. The big time clothesline. A big time flying clothesline. Takes him down. Could be it for Adams here. Leg is hooked and only a 2 count again. Omega trying to fight back with some kicks of his own there. And look at Adams. These guys trading kicks. Adams with the advantage right now. Omega fighting back and forth. Very nice technical matchup here from these guys. And a nice German suplex from Omega Lee. Back on the offensive here as he's looking to take down AJ Adams and add another win to his record here in TXW. Big right hand from Omega in the corner. Shot to the gut. Look at my big time fisherman suplex. The impact of that move was just amazing. And now Omega on the top rope looking to fly with that leap of faith elbow drop. And now Omega Lee is stalking. Oh man, AJ Adams could be in trouble. This could be it. On the shoulders. AJ Adams going up and down with the OKO. And I think that's it for Adams. Shoulders to the mat. Legs hook. That'll do it. Omega Lee pulling out a hell of a victory here. And look at Omega Lee. Man! Omega Lee pulling out a crazy victory here against AJ Adams. What a quick turn of events there as Adams will lose this matchup. Very nice showing though. But Omega Lee will pick up the victory in this matchup, courtesy of the OKO. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, still to come tonight on Uprise, the main event.
Omega, why? This is the question that I've been asked all week long. Why did I clothesline Deion Diamond last week and planted him with an Omega bomb after we won our match? Ever since I've stepped in this call business a year ago, I've been held back. I've seen guys come here after me and get championship matches and pushes automatically. It started when P&W came here. It started when Cameron Bash came here. And while they were here, I was forced into the tag division. While Cameron Bash was getting a Universal Championship match and 9 was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, I was in the tag team match for the tag team titles with a partner that couldn't even run the ropes right. They couldn't even keep Tyler Emerson down. In the 2 matches we had, I kicked ass. I did my part, but he lost. He lost at Final Testimony 3, and he lost at Tribute to the Troops. Fast forward a year later, and I'm still getting held back. I was put into yet another tag match, this time to battle for the lowly internet title. And guess what? I won. I hit Matt Mosely with an OKO and pinned him 1, 2, 3. A former champion himself. But I still got people riding my coattails. Deion, the only reason you have an opportunity is because of me. But while I'm getting held back, you got former TXW breakout stars getting championship matches. They got global championship matches, and even make it worse. To make it even worse, the fact that there's a 75% chance that the next world champion could be a former TXW breakout superstar is an absolute abomination. Jacoby Benches, I'm rooting for you, buddy. It's cool though, because I'm the type of guy that goes out and earns his silver spoon. The same silver spoon that's been jammed down these flashing lights, glow stick throwing Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler wannabes' throats. So Deion, moral of the story is that obviously I'm not going to get many opportunities here. After we won our match, I looked at you and realized that you are no different than the rest. You come out here looking like a glorified tin man, and for that reason alone, I took your head off. So if beating the hell out of you for the Internet Championship gets me the recognition I deserve, then I will decimate you.
Finally, an answer to why Omega did what he did last week on Sacrifice. But folks, right before I was interrupted by Omega Lee, as I was saying, the main event for the night, folks, JC Pullins of the Queen City Kings is going to be taking on Devlin Danoose of Rebellion, and both of their partners will be out here at ringside. This should be a great matchup, folks. These are the two main tag teams in Total Extreme Wrestling at the moment. JC Pullins and Dallas Blake, the Queen City Kings, and then Rebellion, Screech and Devlin Danoose. We've seen these guys last week on Sacrifice and tag team action, and that was one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a long, long time. In all of CAW, not just TXW, but all of CAW. And these guys, I'll tell you what, they're going to bring a dominant rebirthing to the tag team division here at TXW. And they could be very well one of the next TXW tag team champions. JC Pullins out here with his tag team partner Dallas Blake, about to take on Devlin Danoose. Rebellion, the crowd favorite, and actually Devlin Danoose, the crowd favorite. And here he comes, and there's his partner Screech right there beside him on the stage, accompanying him to ringside here. You gotta think this has got to be a big matchup for just not only these guys as singles competitors, but as tag team competitors. I mean, it could just change the tide of the whole situation. And, depending on which team pulls out the victory here. I know it's just a one-on-one match, but you gotta think whoever wins, their team is gonna have more momentum in this tag team picture. So if Pullins can pull out a win tonight, and that means the Queen City Kings could have some more momentum going into their next tag team matchup, and the same goes for Danoose and Rebellion here. So you gotta keep that in mind. That's something that's gonna be very interesting in the back of everyone's heads, is that this is a singles matchup, but it's going to have an impact on their tag team career here in TXW. There's the bell, folks, and we are off here. Pullins and Danoose in the middle of the ring. Start this matchup off in a nice drop kick from Danoose. Trying to get this matchup going. Both the guys playing it safe. Look at them testing each other. Trying to lock up with each other. Look at this. Finally, we got a lock up there. Pulling him in to the headlock. Pullins. Look at these guys separating again. And there's Screech on the apron, locking up again. These guys just staring each other down. There's got to be more to this matchup than just being a plain matchup here tonight, folks, if you understand what I'm saying. There's some history between these guys. Missing the elbow there. Pullins looking like he's trying to capitalize, and he will, with that face crusher from behind. But what I'm saying is there's more than just this matchup. There's so much ego in this matchup, and just so much at stake here about who is the better tag team, who is the best singles competitors inside the tag teams. And it looks like Pullins is looking to prove that is himself and his tag team partner Dallas Blake. Big time roundhouse kick, taking down Devlin Danoose. But Danoose is firing back as he pulls him into a clothesline, and he pulled him into that clothesline almost like we seen Omega Lee and Diamond last week on Sacrifice. But enough about them, and more on this matchup. Looks like there's a cover from Danoose looking to put Pullins away, but it will not happen with that fall-away suplex right there. And it looks like Pullins is trying to fight back. Danoose eating those elbows right there, just pushing him over the top rope. Nicely done by Pullins as he throws him right back into the ring. Just some nice technical, strategic wrestling from these guys. And look at this nice back chop from Danoose right there. What a great matchup between these guys right now. And you got to be thinking that their tag team partners are, oh, look at the fall-away suplex again. Looking to put him away for the second time, but no, only a one count that time. And you got to be thinking that their tag team partners are sitting over there thinking, what happens if this is me next week on Uprise? Oh, nice dropkick. What happens if this is me next week on Sacrifice taking on the other man one-on-one? I mean, this is not just, not about tag team wrestling right now. It's about proving that you're good as a singles competitor and you can hold your own inside the tag team. Nice back suplex. But folks, we got to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a minute. Stay tuned for more of this exciting main event here on TXW's Uprise.